All right, guys, we're here in downtown Calgary in front of the Fairmont Palliser. It's a good place to talk about dating strategy, okay? So, in dating, just like in business, you want to do something called finding your competitive advantage, okay? So, I'm sure you've heard about something called biology, meaning that every single other dude also wants all the hot girls that you want, right? What's your competitive advantage over them, okay? In the four fields that I talked about, online dating, cold approach, social circle, social media, what's your advantage? Well, most guys, okay, they can't be bothered to try it all, okay? They're kind of lazy. They're overwhelmed by life. Okay, they just go to work and they go home. They drink their beer. They smoke their weed. They're just overwhelmed. They don't know what to do. Okay, that's why you can hire somebody like me, a dating photographer, to give you an edge. But just in general, you need a competitive advantage. Otherwise, well, competitive markets are extremely hard, right? Same thing as finance. Okay, in dating, I guess the prize that you get is a little bit sweeter than finance. Well, money and girls, about the same. Okay, but online dating, most guys don't know how to take pictures. Okay, it intimidates them, puts them in their head. Makes them feel silly or whatever, but online representation is huge, okay? Probably in your life, you probably know something like 10 to 20 women, okay? Maybe if you're lucky, you've maxed out Dunbar's number. So, give or take 150 people, so maybe 60 women. Maybe out of those 5 you want to date. If you put yourself on a dating app, now you have access to something like 10,000 women, someplace like Calgary. In downtown Toronto, probably more like 30,000. And if you do Instagram content, for example, my account gets 60,000 views. I think 40% of those are women. So what is that? That's like 25,000 women. And the more that grows, I know some guys that get seen by millions and millions of women, okay? And then whoever you are, then your personality gets a chance to shine through. If you have access to scarce resources, to cool parties, you just showcase your awesome life, and then, women hit you up and you have a good time, okay? Whatever you are, you have some kind of advantages, whether that's your fun personality, your intellect, your cool lifestyle, you're a DJ, you're a finance bro, whatever you are, okay, you have certain competitive advantage that you must develop in your dating life. Otherwise, it's probably going to be average, okay? It's going to be mediocre. That's literally the definition of the word mediocre. It's like average and not exceptional, right? YOLO. I always like that. You only live once, so might as well have the best life that you can have. I'm here in downtown Calgary, and here at least the competition is a bit lower than in a place like downtown Toronto. In Miami and New York, it's higher, but wherever you are, you want to find a way to differentiate yourself against the other men that, are trying to get the same girls that you want to get. It's unfortunately a competitive world out there. Maybe in the next, future, we're going to have all AI girlfriends. Everything's going to be taken care of. But, for now, it's still a real hard world. And if you want the beautiful women to be about you and not about, Thomas over there or Ricky over there, then you need to find your competitive edge for your dating life, okay? Same thing about business. I made a business video a little while ago, but dating people don't think about that, okay? They think about love. Think about love. Have you heard about sexual selection and natural selection? Love is very ruthless, okay? It's not meant for the weak. And if you've seen women be honest about what they're into with the guy, a lot of times it's very it's very ruthless, okay? They talk shit about brokies that can't afford to do stuff, about the guys that are boring and have a boring life. So don't let that be you. Find your competitive advantage, have an awesome, beautiful lifestyle, and showcase it online, okay? Kyle Fall, signing out.